Hey guys, it's Charlene. I'm really excited for today's video because I am getting to play with some new foil plates from Whimsy Stamps. They've just come out with foil plates. These are awesome. So I am using the mini slim notched hot foil plates, and I'm using all of them except for the largest one. This comes with several in the set, and I am lining them all up on my foil that I've already cut out to match the shape, and then I'm using some heat resistant tape. This is definitely a must-have for hot foiling, in my opinion. You can put all of your plates together and foil multiple things. You can also use the tape to adhere your foil to your paper, just all kinds of different things, and you don't have to worry about it wrecking your machine or your foil plates or anything like that. Once I have that done, I'm going to set it down on my glimmer. I'm using the Spellbinders glimmer, and that goes with the Spellbinders Platinum 6 die cutting machine for hot foiling. It works really well. And once my timer is done, I'm going to go ahead and put down the shim as well as the spacer and just run it through the die cutting machine. The heat from the glimmer plus the pressure from the die cutting machine is what allows the foil to adhere to your cardstock. So once it has gone through the die cutting machine, then I can just use my Tombow eraser to get off any little bits of foil that might have stuck that I didn't really want to get stuck. And easy peasy, once that's done, you have this beautiful foiled image. I love it so much. So I'm taking off the foil now. You can see here there's no issues. I just pull that foil right off the tape, and then I pull the tape right off the plates. No problems at all. It's awesome. So once I have that done, I'm going to use the coordinating mini slim notched die set, and that has dies that coordinate with each of the hot foil frames. So you could just do one frame, you could use multiple frames. I'm using multiple frames today because I want to show you how to create a fun pop-up look with the frames that creates dimension for your card. It's really fun. So you can see I cut out the outermost frame, and now I'm going to go in and I'm just going to cut out a piece in plain white cardstock as well. And you'll see why in just a second. I'm going to come in and I'm actually going to piece in the piece that has the multiple foil frames on it. I'm going to piece it in and I'm going to tape it together. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I'm then going to come in with the outside frame and pop it up with craft EVA foam. You can see in the upper left hand corner I had two frames there. Don't worry about that. You can just disregard that. I had originally thought I wanted to use a second frame and pop that up as well, but it was just going to create too much dimension. Imagine that, too much dimension. So coming in with the craft EVA foam, and I'm just using some liquid adhesive, I have trimmed down that outermost frame piece, and I'm just going to glue it to the craft EVA foam. I use that same die cut to cut out the frame from the craft EVA foam, so it's really easy to line up. And then I can just come in with my scissors and trim around the edges. Now you don't have to use craft foam for this. You could use foam tape, you could use foam dots, whatever you have. I like to use craft EVA foam because I feel like it gives the card a nice finished look on the edges. So once I have that done, I'm going to cut the piece that has the multiple foiled frames so that it's the same size. And I was just checking there because I wanted to make sure that it was nice and lined up evenly when I came in and glued it down. Again, just using some liquid adhesive, and I'm going to go ahead and adhere that down to the top. And you can see, look how cool that looks with that added dimension from the outside frame being popped up. Today, I'm also working with the Hey Chickadee clear stamp set. There are coordinating outline dies that are sold separately from the set, but I'm using the stamps, and I'm just using some Copic friendly ink. These stamps are so cute, these sweet little chickadees. It's springtime for sure. Once I get those stamped down, I'm just going to let my ink dry a little bit, and then I'm going to come in and do some pretty basic Copic coloring. I'm using a light and a medium for everything, and I'm not going to show you everything. I'm just going to give you kind of a general idea, but if you have questions about the colors that I used, please check down below in the description. I will list all the colors I used as well as all of the products that I'm using in today's video in case you're interested. So I have come in here, I'm using a light yellow and a medium yellow, and then same for the other birds, I'm using a light blue and a darker blue. And I'm just doing that on everything. I'm just using 2 colors. So I've got my little birds colored in, I've got my little tree branches and the flowers and everything, and then I'm stamping in the center of the card with the sentiment, "Hey Chickadee," that comes with the set. So cute. You could use this for pretty much any kind of card, just a "hey there" kind of card, or a hello, or thank you, or happy birthday, or happy spring, or whatever. These guys are so cute. Anyone would love to see these sweet little chickadees in the mail. So I did go in and add some clear gems to the center of all of the flowers to add a little bit of sparkle and bling to my card. I think it looks really nice. And then I also am going in and I'm accenting my Copic colored images with some white gel pen. There's no rhyme or reason to this. I usually don't even show this on camera, but I wanted to show you guys how simple it is. I'm just going in and I'm kind of drawing a little bit around the edges of each of my images. That's all. It just gives a little bit more movement to your card. It breaks up that solid block of color. I'm sure you could get really super detailed, but I'm just going around the edges. That's pretty much it. And then on the flower petals, I just go around a little bit on the outside of the petals. Off camera, I did cut out a piece of light pink cardstock to kind of coordinate with the pink Copic flowers, and I'm gluing that down to a mini slimline card base that I've cut out, and I've got about a 1/16 of an inch all the way around on the card base, and then you're going to see the card panel, there's going to be about a 1/16 of an inch as well. So super thin frame around this, but I think that added little pop of pink just ties in the flowers and it makes a really nice statement on the card. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you get some time to craft today. I'm going to show you a close-up here. Look how cool that looks. And these frames could be used for so many different things. You could use one, you could use all of them, you could use the smallest one to add a sentiment, you name it. All right, I hope you guys will join me over on the Whimsy Stamps Facebook inspiration group. You also can follow Whimsy Stamps on Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. Until next time, guys, happy crafting.